Hi Dave from Savage Messiah. Could you tell us a little bit, track by track, about the new album? We'll start with the first three tracks. Plague of Conscience,
Okay.
6 Foot Under the Gun and Carnival of Souls. Could you tell us a bit about each of those tracks?
Sure thing. So, Plague of Conscience, obviously the title track. It's a fast song. It's got a big chorus. It's kind of we chose this to be the opening song on the record because it kind of pretty much encapsulates a lot of what you're going to get throughout the rest of the album. It's fast. There's a lot of melody going on in there too. It's not too dissimilar to some of the stuff we've done in the past. And the second song is 6 Feet Under the Gun. It's kind of a mid-paced, real head-banging song with some really cool lead guitar, melody type, classic dual guitar harmony stuff. Lyrically, it's could be about anybody who's kind of lacking a little bit in integrity or whatever you say, but it's important that you can kind of relate to it and make your own interpretations of these things. And the third song on the album is called Carnival of Souls. Now, anyone who saw us on the last tour we just did with Eval, we played this one. Again, it starts off quietly in this big melodic bit, reminiscent maybe of Judas Priesty, and then it turns into a total thrash track before we get to the chorus, big melodic chorus. And we've got, again, some really cool lead guitars. Joff really excelled himself on this song. I think it's one of his best solos, and I really enjoy listening to that. And again, lyrically, this one is more of a, more in keeping with the general theme of the album. So it's more kind of, quasi-political. It's not political as such. It's just my interpretation of looking at the power structure and whatnot.
And let's talk a bit about the next three tracks on the album. In Thought Alone, All Seeing Eye,
Alone, yeah.
and then Beyond a Shadow of a Doubt.
In Thought Alone is probably my favourite song that we've ever done, really. It's a bit of a departure. It's very, very melodic. It's totally reminiscent of classic era Queensryche, but we've really heavied it up a bit in like the chorus and the pre-chorus and stuff. So we brought it into the 21st century, and we've kind of modernised it and stuff. But it's melodic. It's catchy. It's the kind of song that I think would sound good in a at a festival or something. I really like that song. The next song is All Seeing Eye, which is a thrash track. We wanted to make sure that while we were going to go and do some melodic songs, we were going to do take some risks and stuff just to keep ourselves interested. But we wanted to do some stuff that we knew that we could go and play live and we'd get a pit, and that's what that song's about. And then the next song is Beyond a Shadow of a Doubt, which is textbook heavy metal. It was written to be textbook heavy metal. It's not tongue in cheek. We love that song. It really rocks. But it's it's from the Judas Priest school of songwriting. You go back and you listen to the classics, the You Got Another Thing Coming, or the Living After Midnights, or the Breaking the Laws, and we thought, yeah, we're gonna do a song like that because, from my point of view, if Priest can put Painkiller next to Breaking the Law, then why can't we? So, we can have a bit of fun with that song, but we do like that one.
And the next three tracks on the album, Architects of Fear, The Accuser and Shadowbound. So
Architects of Fear is probably the most technically challenging song we've ever done. Really hard. We've got some really intricate riffs in that. Lots and lots of guitar. It's a real song for guitar players, that one. Some really cool time changes. Maurizio really wanted to put some kind of progressive influence with his drumming, which we were really into. Again, it's got a big chorus, quite melodic. There's a lot of riffing and some headbanging moments as well in that one. After that one, we've got The Accuser, which is the most thrash song we have ever done, and deliberately so. Again, we played that live on the Eval tour. Went down great. It's just no nonsense. There's no keyboards in that song. It's just about riffing. And then we've got Shadowbound. Now this song started life as a completely different song, and we during the process of writing the album, we would have to make demos, and we'd send them to Scott, and we'd send them to the label, and we'd get lots of feedback. And Scott took the original demo and was like, "There's the middle bit of that's killer. Build the song around that." So we went away and we built the song around the middle section of the original song. It's come out really cool. I really like the vocals. Again, I've been a bit more ambitious with the vocals on that, doing, you know, testing out more of the high range stuff, more of the kind of the classic Halford kind of range that you don't hear very often in particularly in young bands. I can't think of any young English bands that do that, so, you know, we wanted to just kind of set ourselves apart with that kind of stuff.
And then the last track on the album, The Mask of Anarchy.
Yeah, nah, this song is much shorter than it started out as. We actually ended up writing it like a 15-minute song, because like a lot of bands, we had this idea that, yeah, let's do a long song and it would be really epic and be really cool. It was it meandered a bit, but we streamlined the arrangement, and you know, we're really happy about this song. This song encapsulates everything the band, you know, can do, will do in the future, has done in the past. I think this is a really you know, diverse track. Lyrically, it's one of my favourite songs. It's based on a poem by Percy Shelley, a poem of the same name called The Mask of Anarchy. I suggest you go and check it out. You know, so again, it's textbook heavy metal, because we've got, go back and look at classic, you know, Iron Maiden epics like Rime of the Ancient Mariner, which is Samuel Taylor Coleridge. You know, so we've kind of, you know, you got to learn from the greats, and that's what we've done with that one. But yeah, really very proud of that song. I think it's cool.